My dear sisters and brothers in Christ, today we celebrate Holy Thursday, the day Jesus established two sacraments in one celebration, the sacrament of the Holy Eucharist and the sacrament of the holyorders. This relationship is summarized by the French theologian Henri de Lubac in these beautiful words: "The Eucharist builds the Church, and the Church makes the Eucharist." On the day before his crucifixion on Calvary, Jesus celebrated the Passover feast with his disciples in accordance with the Jewish tradition. But a significant difference from the old tradition is evident when he celebrated it without a lamb. The lamb was replaced with Jesus himself, and he also became the temple for us. All the sacraments have the power to make us holy, but the Eucharist is the most holy because it is Jesus himself coming to us. That is why Saint Thomas Aquinas admonishes us that the Eucharist contains the entire spiritual wealth of the Church. According to the teachings of the Second Vatican Council, what happened on Holy Thursday 2000 years ago has become the source and summit of the Christian life. Even today, the material bread is an essential life-giving element in our life. We eat it daily, and maybe in a variety of forms. This bread becomes part of our body and nourishes us with energy and life. Bishop Fulton J. Sheen, in his book Life of Christ, explains why Jesus selected the simple bread and wine to become his body and blood. Bread and wine were essential elements of the daily life of the people of Israel. But these two materials go through an arduous process and great transformation in order to become bread and wine. Jesus went through all these processes, and finally he was crushed in the mill of Calvary before being distributed as the life-giving bread for humanity. Now the substance of the bread and wine has changed into the body and blood of Christ and are given to us for our spiritual growth. In St. Augustine's words, Christ is saying, "I am your food, but instead of my being changed into you, it is you who will be transformed into me." Jesus allows himself to be broken as the living bread for us. As we become part of Christ's body, by partaking in this meal, it also gives us new obligations and responsibilities. We should render ourselves to be broken for our family, friends, society, and the Church. Then the celebration of the Eucharist becomes more meaningful to us. Breaking is painful, but it is life-giving. Jesus gave us life by giving up his life. In the same way, if we have a broken life, so painful that nobody understands and sees it, there is a greater possibility that we can be identified with the crucified Christ. The mystery of the cross is experienced in our painful, broken moments of life. In a special way, we are broken with the rest of the world, with this pandemic and the war in Ukraine. Today, we ask Jesus to fill the gap of brokenness so that we can handle it with His help. Finally, the presence of Christ in the broken bread is the central element of every Eucharistic celebration. Christ makes Himself available to all those who have broken life experiences. Let us join our life today with that of Christ and get nourished by Him daily. Let us willingly take up the mission of bringing Christ into the broken lives of our brothers and sisters.